Mom. Do you ever heard about purchasing and receiving in food establishment?
Yes, of course. It's same goes to our daily life purchase and we received the item after payment. But of course, slightly different when the processes happen to big companies or in food service industry.
Can you explain me more on that, Mom?
Yes, but can we discuss at home? Go and pay then we go home.
Okay, Mom.
Don't forget pick up all the item that we bought just now. I get in first. See you in the kitchen. Bye.
Oh, Mom. There are a lot of things that we bought. Help me, Mom. Please, Mom. Mom. Everything is done. I already store all the item that we purchase in the evening in the dry storage, freezer and fridge.
Thanks, darling, for helping me. Let's have a set here. I will explain to you regarding to purchasing and receiving. First of all, you need to know its own definition first. In the context of a food and beverage establishment, such as a restaurant or a hotel, purchasing refers to the specific process of procuring food, beverages, ingredients, and related supplies necessary for the operation of the establishment. In the context of a food and beverage establishment, receiving refers to the process of accepting and inspecting deliveries of goods, ingredients, and supplies from suppliers. This process is a critical step in the supply chain and inventory management within the establishment. The primary purpose of receiving is to ensure that the items received match what was ordered in terms of quantity and quality, and to verify that they are in good condition and meet the established standards and specifications.
Okay, Mom. So what is related purchasing and receiving in the context of food establishment? I mean, for what food industry needs to have this kind of department in proper way?
In general, the purchasing and receiving departments are integral to the financial success, reputation, and operational efficiency of a food and beverage establishment. Their collaborative efforts help control costs, maintain quality, ensure food safety, and deliver a positive dining experience to customers.
Explain me more, Mom.
Let me explain to you about forecasting food sales, forecasting beverage sales, and the importance of standard recipe. Are you okay with that?
Okay, Mom. Proceed, please.
In forecasting food sales, just as estimating the number of guests who will arrive at your restaurant depends upon an accurate forecast of guest counts, the answer to the question of how many servings of roast chicken, beef and lamb should prepare lies in accurate menu item sales forecasting. As example, estimates 300 guests for next week. It depends on the last week's menu item sales, so weekly became 1,500 guests. With formulation, total guests served divide by 5 day or operation day equals guests served per day.
So, from that we also may know the menu served per day and popularity index of the menu? Am I right, Mom?
Yes, it's true. Total number of specific menu items sold divide how many operation days equals menu items served per day. For popularity index equals total number of a specific menu item sold divide total number of all menu items sold. One more thing that you need to know is predicted number to be sold. The predicted number to be sold is simply the quantity of a specific food or beverage item likely to be sold given a good estimate of the total number of the guests expected to be served. The formula is number of guests expected x item popularity index equals predicted number to be sold.
Wow. I have a lot of ideas. It's helped me a lot. What about forecasting beverage?
Alcoholic beverage are those products that are meant for consumption as a beverage and that contain a significant amount of alcohol. These products are generally classified as beer, wine and spirit. The forecasting beverage sales same goes to forecast food sales also. It's the same. You may know the preferred beverage and the total beverage items sold and so on. But in forecasting of wine sales will be divided into two parts, which are forecasting bottle wine sales and wine by the glass sales.
What are the difference of both forecasting of wine sales, Mom? Let me guess, Mom. May I try? Forecasting bottle wine by the bottle as you treat an individual type of bottled wine exactly as you would treat a menu item. While forecasting the sale of house wines refers to estimating the sales of modestly priced wine offered by the glass or carafe. Am I right, Mom?
Wow, wow, wow. It's true. Correctly, 100% for you. Okay, let's discuss about the importance of standard recipe. But before that, can you define me what is standard recipe?
Small matter, Mom. Let me explain to you, Mom. Standardized recipe is detail in the procedures to be used in preparing and serving each of your food or beverage item. A standardized recipe ensures that each time a guest order a menu item they receive exactly what you ensure that each time guests order a menu item they receives exactly what you intended them to receive. How is it, Mom?
That's great of you. Do you know why managers create and enforce the use of standardized recipe?
Of course, Mom. Firstly, accurate purchasing is impossible without the existence and the use standardized recipe. Secondly, dietary concerns. Some food service operators do know the exact ingredients and the correct amount of nutrients in each serving of a menu items. Thirdly, accurate recipe costing and menu pricing is impossible without standardized recipe. Fourthly, matching food and beverage used to unit sales is impossible to do without standardized recipes. Fifthly, new employees can be trained faster and better with standardized recipes.
All right. You did it. But don't forget the disadvantages of the standardized recipe, okay? May I say it? 1. Take too long time to use. 2. My employees don't need recipe, they know how we do things here. 3. Chef refuses to reveal his or her secret. 4. They take too long time to write.
A lot of transferable knowledge happened today, Mom. Oh. I'm so tired. It's time to sleep, Mom.
May I? Okay, darling. Good night.
Good night, Mom. I love you.
Love you more.
Good night, everyone.